While Trump's promises of mass deportations, historic tariffs, and retribution are dawning on even some of his voters that it wasn't just campaign bluster, his more immediate cabinet nominees have shocked even his own party.
Matt Gaetz obstructed this House investigation in every way that he possibly could, which is one of the reasons the investigation took as long as it did. When Matt Gaetz resigned from Congress, he believed that tactic of resignation would prevent this report from ever becoming public. And the Republican Speaker of the House, who presents himself as the most pious Christian who has ever served in that position, did everything he possibly could to suppress this report about Matt Gaetz and prostitution, statutory rape, illicit drug use. Speaker Mike Johnson didn't want you to know about any of that.
When it comes to the floor and it's a vote before the body, they will hear my preference on it. My recommendation is to vote against the release. And so we'll see how that shakes out.
That's when Speaker Mike Johnson got every Republican in the House, except for one, to vote to suppress this report so that you could never see it. Speaker Mike Johnson and Donald Trump and Elon Musk did not want you to know.
CNN and MSNBC ratings plummeted after the election. What they and most corporate media don't understand is that much of their audience comes from the liberal left, while the right watches Fox. And that audience blames media coverage, too, for the Trump win. Morning Joe bowing to Trump and the rest doing finger-pointing in both sides' coverage isn't going to bring that audience back. Thank you. That's why they're all here. In case you're wondering where they went. Joe Walsh said, good morning. Trump's greatest legacy is the destruction of truth. We lacked imagination in Trump's first term regarding the threat that he is and the lawlessness he is capable of. Do not make that mistake again. If you normalize Trump, he's already beaten you. Number 4, resist. Thank you. Joe Walsh will still be Viva la Resistance with us. MS says, all of us should refuse to pretend that any of this is normal and that these voters are just woefully misunderstood. And if only the Democrats had addressed their economic anxiety, they might vote differently. While they are numerous, that does not make them right. Those are adults, so let's treat them like adults. Let's acknowledge that they want to believe nonsense and conjecture. They want to believe anything that affirms their worldview. Thank you. Thank you. Hang on one second. Okay. New York. Oh, somebody retweeted New Yorker magazine. Instead of explaining how she would build on Joe Biden's accomplishments and tackle corporate greed and inequality, Kamala Harris spoke of creating an opportunity economy, a vague idea more likely to appeal to entrepreneurs than to struggling workers. MS says Kamala Harris' vague economic plan was 82 pages and would significantly help the bottom fifth of income earners. People, this is the outright lie that in the misogynoir in real time. And you all still want to act like it wasn't a factor. I'm going to keep pointing it out because the gaslighting is unreal. And one last one from Bob Schooley. I'm looking for the post-election take on Trump winning because a lot of white people are pretty clearly stupid, racist, or both. Thank you, Bob! Yeah. Rita in Texas. Hi, Rita.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Go ahead.
Listen, I love you. You're so good. You think like I think. You got rid of Joe. I don't record him no more, etc., etc. I love you, Jody.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys are wonderful. But I want to say,
I'm in trouble now.
I felt a butt coming, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Everybody's been trying to say, I believe Chris voted for Trump because he's touchy on that subject. Anytime you talk about Trump, he just gets in a rage. So I think that's the friend is him. That's what I think.
No.
Chris can speak for himself,
but
I don't believe he voted for Trump, but I don't.
I was going to say no.
You don't?
No.
No,
Why
he
is he
did
so
not.
sensitive?
He's got a friend that
Why
did.
is he so sensitive?
He's got a friend.
Huh?
He has a friend that voted for him.
Honestly, Rita, we're all sensitive
Right.
after
Why
the
is
election.
he gets really upset when y'all talk about that friend.
Yeah. Well,
I
mean,
guess
we're all a little touchy.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. When I'm asked about my friend, I talk about my friend, and then I get accused of being defensive. So I'm not going to talk about that friend anymore. Okay.
Good choice.
That would be great.
All right, Rita.
Okay, then why did you bring it up, Rita?
Okay. We don't need to take that
you're
tone
okay
with
for
each
it.
other. Let's try to be like respectful.
I don't have a tone.
No, not you.
Just-
Not you. Not talking to you.
He's talking. I can't hear
Right.
him. Is he talking?
Okay.
Is he talking?
Rita, I think we're all a little exhausted and a little, what's the word? We're a little raw after this election. So let's give each other a little grace. But I love you. And my friend just got back from Texas, and she said the hats were everywhere that say "Make Dallas Great Again." So I assume Dallas has not been great and now is great again.